If you have children in the car, please politely tell them to block their fucking ears. Thank you. G'day and welcome to Meta and Sex Podcast. I'm your host, Sambo. I'm joined by the man with the mo, General Say. Did you like that one, General? Is it good?
It's fucking very funny.
I come up with it 30 seconds ago because fucking shit cunt Pete didn't get through to us. So, and we've got on the buttons this week the lady killer, CJ Butterman. Lady killer because, you know, your lady's such a fucking killer.
She is. She's a killer.
How you going, CJ?
Good, man. Good. Enjoying lady in Superclass. Ran her first race today.
How'd she go?
How'd she go?
Got third. I'm all right with it.
Can't complain about that. Superclass.
Yeah, man. What we got today, Sambo?
So, yeah, we've got a fair bit of stuff today. We're going to split the show into two sections for you. The first part's going to be Chicken Derby. And the second part's going to be more NFT stuff. We've got a lot to talk about, and an hour 50 is probably a little bit too fucking long for a show. General, what do you reckon?
Nah. Hollywood does it, we can do it.
Joe Rogan does 3 hours.
Yeah.
So we've got Who Gives a Fuck today, Beer of the Week. We've got a new segment for you, Shitbirds and Misfits Cup. CD News, we've got a guest on as well. Floor Sheets, Mr. Pete's Not Snipe of the Week. Chicken Derby Champion, ABC News, DevBird giveaway, some questions at the end. So, to start off with, fellas, who gives a fuck? I think we should can it. Okay, I wanted to can it as soon as my missus sent me the message because the start of the last episode, I don't know whether you remember, but I said I was going to try to be better. And I got 220 something last time. I got 264 this time. So, and the other reason is no one's fucking commenting on them. So no cunt wants feathers. I think we should can it because we all know I've got a fucking filthy mouth. Pete got 94 last time. General got 73. And CJ got 2. But CJ was silent for half of it. I don't know. He didn't want to talk.
Nothing to do with technical issues.
We asked him some questions and he just went silent.
Yeah, stage fright, boys. Fuck, stage fright.
Just to be clear, we're not counting them anymore, but we're still going to say fuck a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the idea of Who Gives a Fuck was just to let you know that we're not holding back. This is who we are. And we don't want to
like swearing, fuck off.
Yeah, we don't want to put out fake personas or anything for you. So we just fucking talk like we're a fucking bunch of mates talking, So yeah, we'll can it for now. We might bring it back at some stage, but let's can it for now until my potty mouth gets a little bit better. And we may see it back in the future. Beer of the week, fellas. What do we got drinking this week?
Drinking one of my favourites this week. 150 Lashes. Old Jimmy Squire makes good beer. 150 Lashes is probably the best one.
Every James Squire is a fucking good beer.
Yeah.
Every James Squire, don't get me wrong. And I used to love 150 Lashes. I haven't had one for a long time until like this one right here. And now that I'm a big Stone and Wood fan, 150 Lashes just tastes ordinary to me.
I knew you were going to say that. Would you like the Chancer or something?
No, don't get me wrong. James Squire still. I like the Broken Shackles, the new Broken Shackles one. It's real good.
Pretty good.
But for the pale ale experience, I used to really rate these as pale ales, but now because I've been spoilt with Stone and Wood, I don't know, they just taste ordinary to me,
Yeah, fair. I think they're up there as a pale ale. Not my favourite, but pale ale is my favourite type of beer, so any of them is a win for me.
What do you reckon, CJ?
Pale ale, 50 Lashes is probably my favorite pale ale.
Really?
So yeah, man.
I'm outvoted.
Because it's not too fruity, like not too hoppy. It's just it's easy drinking. So yeah, it's my favorite. But in bottles, man, it's much better on tap. On bottles for me, it's like an 8.5, but on tap, it's up in the high. It's like 8.8. What about you, Sambo?
You're a tough nut to crack, CJ. You're always scoring in the mid eights range. It's probably a good thing because Pete always just scores in the top nines range, so it just brings the average back down.
Yeah, true.
Wait till we get the beers that you have to chew, and then CJ's rating them 9.9,
Yeah.
9.8s.
Man, that Guinness Day is going to be so rough.
Nah, to be honest with you, before I started drinking these ones, I just got a 6-pack of them. Before I started drinking these, I was thinking about what I was going to rate them. I was like, oh, fucking 7, 8. But I think I'm going to go 5.5. Just for the disappointment.
Fuck me.
He's a posh.
I don't know.
He's a posh cunt now, General.
No,
No,
I built it up.
He's one of these
See?
stoning wood cunts with his mustache and like one of these craft beer
Well,
cunts.
don't bring mustache.
Oh yeah.
He's a fuckwit outside of the mustache.
I built it up too much is the drama. I built it up too much in my head beforehand, thinking that, because I haven't had one in so long. And I've built it too far up, and that's, I have to say, 5.5. What do you reckon?
That's tough. I was gonna score it a bit higher than this, but I'm gonna go about an 8, purely just on the price. It's like $24, $23.50 something for a 6-pack. It's pretty expensive, and if I'm getting that, I'd probably just get a different pale ale. So go Little Creatures or something. In which case, can't score this more than an 8, boys.
Pretty good scores all around, apart from my score.
Yeah.
Pete, if Pete was here, he'd be scoring at a 3, so it'd bring it way fucking down. But 3 is probably pretty high for Pete.
It's not summer, so
yeah.
Like if it's above a 2, it's a win.
Yeah, so that's James Squires, fellas. Let's go on to Shitbirds Misfits. So we've all, me, General, Pete, and CJ, we've all got a 90 to 93 dork. General bought one this morning. And we're going to enter them into a race every pod, competing against each other, not competing for firsts and seconds and thirds or whatever. It's like, if I beat General, I get first. And basically, we were going to do a D's Nut or a Gutter Cat, boys, but are we going to do pink slips now?
I really like the pinks idea.
Yeah,
I want to
let's
race
go.
for pinks.
So we're going to do pink slips at the end of the year, probably before Christmas, something like that. We'll tally it up. We might have a few races at the end for some more points, maybe, depending how the points work out, just to make it interesting.
Pretty much the winner's just going to get fucking 4 shitbirds with 50 races on each of them. And a bunch of 9ths and 10ths.
So we're going to enter a race here live. Okay. I better message Pete as well.
You've raced yours, haven't you, CJ?
Yeah, but I think I have 6 chick races left.
Chick races left, yeah. Should do.
What are we going? Ecuador.
I like. There's just something about 100 grass to me.
Okay, 100
I don't know
grass.
what it is.
Sounds good.
Just gonna make sure I'm entering the correct bird. Fuck, that's so dangerous.
I'll just message Pete. Brazil 100 grass. That's right, eh?
Yep. Oh, Tripper's in this too.
Haha, cool. So,
we're gonna get smoked. That's actually a decent joke.
So, can we bring up our chooks after you're done there, CJ? I just want to show Pete. Show people what I name my chicken especially for this cup.
Yeah, I have them up. There it is.
Yeah, sweet. Trip's in this too. If Trip's in it, how good is that? He's gonna love it. Trip's from the Northern Territory, so anyone in Australia will get that. Yeah, so hopefully if this fills, it looks like it should fill. By the end of the pod, we'll go through it and see me beat all you cunts. Suppose that's how it works.
Probably.
Mine's got bulging eyes, bro.
You cunts made me buy a shitbird for the same price as other shitbirds that were better than the shitbird. Like,
we're never gonna fucking hear the end of it now. When you lose, you're gonna be like, I could have bought that white beak. I could have bought that white beak.
No, I won't hold it against you for the cup because I understand the point of the cup. But you know my motto of never look back. You better fucking believe I'm gonna look back at that white beak. I'm gonna track that motherfucker for a year.
Do it. Have it on your favorites. Open it first every day.
I probably won't do that, to be honest. You know that I hate looking back.
Yeah. You wouldn't handle it after the second week of seeing it being a fucking proper champion.
Yeah,
you'd be like, nah, I'm never looking again.
Rage quit. Throw my 12 words in the bin. Fucking delete the app.
We got a guest on this week, fellas, and he's going to join us with CD news. So here we've got this week from Lackenvelder's finest, Tigger. How you going, Tigger?
How you doing?
It's good to see you, mate. Fucking cheers.
Very good to see you.
Cheers.
So
all the way from the US.
And yeah, and my wings are tired.
Give props to Tigger because it's like fucking 2 a.m. in the morning there now, 3 a.m. So he's a fucking legend. We had another guest on, but he filled that spot last minute. So fucking thanks, bro.
Hey, no problem. Anything I can do for you guys. Yeah.
Sick hunt.
So we want to talk CD news. That we've got some new classes, fellas. We've got S class, which I guess S stands for super chicken class, and D class, so it goes S, A, B, C, D. What's your thoughts on these classes, Tigger? Like, do you like them? You hate them?
Yeah, I'm loving them actually. I remember when Cock Talk was talking about it, and in the chat, I was going crazy on the chat saying, we need five. It's mathematically right. It's mathematically right. So I do. I think they broke up the tiers a little better. I think it opens up the doors for each class to be able to profit, to succeed in their tier. So yeah, I'm loving the breakout. I'm loving the breakout.
Do you think it's the right time? Do you think that it's appropriate to do it now? There's enough volume of races and whatnot?
That is a great question. Unfortunately, I would have to say maybe it's a little too early just because we don't have enough people. But at the same time, the tiers, I can see, just a bit more people growing, and those tiers just messing up the birds, just messing up the data,
Yeah. No, I agree, man. I think that they could have probably left it a little bit longer, but I don't think it's that bad. It's definitely going to encourage people who are coming in to race a bit more because they're not just going to come up against the same fucking monster chickens over and over again.
I'm hoping for the growth. I'm waiting for the growth, because once that growth gets there, it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
That's one positive thing about the class distinctions is to onboard newbies, hopefully it is that little bit fucking nicer for them. They have that one chick and it isn't going against fucking Diamond Hands and all these fucking killers every fucking time. It's
lady fucking bitch.
Yeah, lady.
I don't have any killers myself, I don't have any killers, but the fact of the tiers breaking down to S class through D class, I see potential now that I'm just because my chooks aren't that, great, I still can be competitive now,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. You gotta not get flogged every time. It's as simple as it is. As long as you don't want to win every time, but as long as you're not fucking constantly
Fuck
putting
off.
in
I want to
fucking
win
worth.
every time.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm looking to win. I'm looking to win.
But you can't. Not everyone can win all the time. But
Agreed.
if we can make it so you do have those wins occasionally, and you're not fucking constantly draining weth out of your fucking ETH account, if you can, I think people would be quite happy to play this game at the moment if you could just float. If you could float fucking just above zero, where you won a few, you lost a few, like, I don't think anyone in the game at the moment, unless you've got an absolute killer, is looking to make big dollars out of it.
Yeah, agreed.
Everyone at the moment wants to play. They like running their chickens. They want to test out their chickens to see where they're good at. But they don't want to lose fucking hundreds of dollars in the process.
Yeah, I just want to get enough money to keep raising my chickens over and over again.
Exactly, man. And that's what I think everyone's in that sort of mindset at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a part of the magical thing about it is it's like, even to this point, we're looking at the data, we're gathering the data, but even to this point, there's so many unknown factors that nobody really has this game figured out. Nobody's got this game figured out yet, and I think this is going to continue for quite a long time, that, it's going to take some figuring out to this game,
So what's your thoughts on the 7 chick races, Tigger?
I like the idea of the 7 chick race, but I don't think it's worth very much, honestly. Just because, I'm getting in chick races, I throw a 92 chook in there, and he's going up against the 98, 99, 100 chicken, and I can't get any data off that because, they're not even supposed to be in the same tier class or even looking at each other. So these 7 chick races, I'm basically trying to just figure out my track preference, and I'm trying to get track times down right now, because that's the only thing I think I can get from this, because I'm going up against 100 perfection birds. That's not going to really tell me anything about what my chuck can do,
Yeah, 100% agree. Me and Sambo were talking about this a bit earlier at the roast, and I think right now you're getting a massive influx of people that have already run their chickens, right? People who have run their chickens 40 or 50 times in open beta, and they're just getting chucked back into chick races. And hopefully in 2 or 3 weeks, when all the people that have already been running get out of the chick league, those chick races will open up and be a bit more like valid data, because you'll get people who knew coming in, or people who are now running their 94, 95s that they hadn't run already, and you'll be able to use it.
The drama then, though,
by that time, I'm gonna be all ran out of chick races.
Yeah, same.
The drama then too is that the chick races. Oh, I think we just lost General.
No, I'm back.
Oh, back.
Sorry.
The drama with the chick races, waiting for the chick races, is now they're feeling quick. And I've got like 60 birds, man. So if I want to get all these 60 through chick races, I've got to start running them now. And I'm not going to run all 60, but I want to run a fair few, where in a few weeks' time, hopefully we're getting those new users and stuff, and they're filling those spots, but they're going to be slow filling, I think.
Yeah.
Don't know, just my thought. Well, I still go back to data, and it's like it's just wacky right now, because like you got the 7 chick races where I'm going up against 100 perfection birds, and then we haven't even thrown in talents yet. Yeah, so once talents comes in, that's going to change the whole spectrum once again. So I mean, just over and over, we're all having to reform, recalculate the data, reform, recalculate. You know, I'm looking forward to when everything's finally you know, in the game, so I can get some real damn data. You know, yeah.
So what's your thoughts, Tigger, on like the closed beta data? Do you think that it's worthless now?
No, I don't think it's worthless at all. I think any data is good. You know, I think I figured out a thing or two. Um, but, you know, there's so many factors that we don't understand. Like, you know, on any given day, your chicken can have a great day or a bad day. So that kind of throws the data off as well, because I'll be looking at the data sheet, and the off day or the on day is going to throw off the data, you know. So there's, like I said, there's so many unknown factors that this is going to be a tough game to tackle, is trying to figure out what's really going on. Yeah,
that makes it exciting as well. Did you notice, have you noticed the massive change in the visuals? Like, so I think the visuals pre-beta, like closed beta, were fucking bang on. Like, it was exciting. There was a lot of jostling for position, and now the races seem, and we don't have talents yet. That's going to throw a spanner into things, but they seem really stagnant to me. And there's occasional races that you get run on chickens, but it just seems like there could be more jostling for position, so that you chooks in it and you're like, yes, 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 and then it loses, and then you're like, it's fucked, and then it comes back, and then it fucking loses it. Like that. Yeah. That's what keeps you fucking in there, you know.
Right.
Do you think it's changed much, or is it just my delusional watching going, fuck, it's just because you're losing now, Sambo? I don't know.
You know, actually, now that you mention it, I have seen some chickens pull like from 11th place all the way to 4th place, amazingly, in the last 20 meters. And I don't think I saw anything like that in beta. So I think so. I would say so. Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, there's like talents to come, so it might be just the thing we need to have that jostling for position happening. But like you said, mate, you and me both can't wait till all of us can't wait till the finished product, so we know that our data's 100%. You know what I mean? We know that we can show our mates, and that the chickens races are going to be awesome to watch every single time.
Right. You can tell them.
Yeah. Where you show them a race now, and it potentially is exciting. Probably not for them because they don't have a chicken in it. But when that day happens, when everything's in line, it's going to be a fucking good day. I've tried to convert all my mates and all the cunts that are sitting on the sidelines. That's when you take it to them and go, righto, you're in now. Look at this, mate.
Yeah. I'd also like to know if you've got a chicken that's running well, that it's just the algorithm's staying the same. There's going to be no more changes. You don't have to go and try and find its new terrain, distance, preference, all that kind of shit. Because I know that they've said they've only added distance preference now compared to closed beta, but to me, it kind of seems like terrains were fucked up a little bit as well. I had 1 out of my 3 that I race as much as possible has the same terrain preference as it did in closed beta. The other 2, fucking not even close, eh? Not even close.
Man, I've got no idea.
And those birds as well. It wasn't like I was pulling a terrain preference off 10 races. Like, I had a lack that had run fucking like 40 something times on track, and it was killing it on track. And now in open beta, it's not. Track is not its preference.
Yeah. I got a white beak like that. I used to think his preference was mud, and all of a sudden I'm not hitting it on mud. You know.
Yeah. So I mean, I know Sambo would like to be able to say that the algorithm's not going to change, because you went from having some good races to some just absolute fucking shit birds. You don't even have to buy a shitbird. You could just put your best chicken in the shitbird cup.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, they're not shitbirds, but they're just like
they're not what they were, right?
They were good. They were good to great. Not champions, just good to great. But now they're average to poor.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe the shuffle of classes will help that though, right?
Yeah, and that's it. I haven't run fuck all yet, to be honest. So
yeah.
Do you guys see the? We're going to go on the floor sheets, but I just want to touch on this: the juice vial picture with the chicken.
Yeah.
This. What
blows
the
my
fuck?
mind.
What the fuck? What is it? You give us your fucking insights, Tigger.
You know, I mean, we've seen these vials, these serums, and other NFTs. You know, we've seen them with the apes. We've seen them with a couple other ones, but with our chickens, you know, what the hell is that going to be with our fucking chickens? You know,
makes me do this, man. I'm like, yes, I want to know. I want to know.
Maybe you won't be giving out eggs, Sambo. You'll be giving out clone vials.
Yeah.
The only thing I can imagine is, you know, taking that serum is going to make my my growth talent, you know, make him a mutant, or, you know, I can't even imagine, you know.
I'm interested. It's piqued my attention.
They knew it was gonna.
Yeah.
It's got the exact response, that we're all fucking thinking. It's exactly what they wanted. Yeah, so that's super exciting. Begrudgingly, let's go on the floor sheets, I suppose. Have you seen these?
Can we just skip this?
It's rough, man. It's just rough. It is rough. So, what do you see here, CJ? You tell us, mate.
Fuck. Well, lots of red, right?
Yeah.
Lots of cheap chickens out there still. But yeah, what I think is interesting this week is the high-end lacking builders. How much the price has fallen, and how many more there is listed for sale. I think it tells us a story of closed beta, open beta, and how well we've seen 100 lacking builders doing versus maybe now. Of course, there's still some great 100 lacks out there, but we're not seeing the same numbers. I don't think. We had one of them sell, right? Economics sold this week for 2 ETH. So yeah.
2 ETH? Was that 2 ETH he got?
Yeah.
He bought it for 1.
So not bad. Made a fair bit of profit racing it, but
bought it for 1, made it, I think like an ETH and a half profit, and sold it for 2. So he's made like close to 3 ETH.
Not bad. But the only reason he's selling it is because it's not doing what it was doing in closed beta. Because if it was, why would you sell it for a 1 ETH profit when you could just race it another 300 times for another ETH profit?
No, 100% why he sold it. So what do you see value here, Tigger? Like, it's all red, man. It's all good value, really, isn't it?
You know, I can go on for like 45 minutes on this topic right here on why my fucking coop is called Lackenvelder's Finest. You know, they aren't the finest birds yet, but after I breed with all you guys, I think I can make something of them. But, you know, I got into Chicken Derby because Poseidon, you know, I was watching Poseidon on Zed Run, and I came in a little too late to the game to jump into Zed Run, but then Poseidon brought up Chicken Derby, you know, and I checked out Chicken Derby, and here we are today, right? But my strategy for Chicken Derby initially was just breeding, because, you know, that's what it was about in Zed. So my perception on this was all about breeding, right? And literally my strategy to this was, you got your sultans and your saramas, which are the top tier birds. However, when you think of volume and how many people are, you know, could come to this game in the future, when you're thinking of volume, the sultans and the saramas they're not going to be breeding as much, and there's fewer of them, right? And then you have at the bottom, you have the Dorkings, which are going to be a lot of them, which are going to be mass sales, for the Dorkings. However, when you look at the Lackenvelders, I see the people's champ. And I put it that way because, the people can't afford the Sultan or the Sarama. Like, I couldn't afford a Sultan or Sarama when I got into this, but I didn't want a floor bird of a Dorking. So what did I go for? I went for the Lackenvelder, and I still feel like they're the people's champ of the bird because when the volume comes in, what can I bring value to new players? I can't bring a Sultan and a Sarama, but I can give them an affordable Lackenvelder. So and that's where I got the name from.
You bang on too, man. Like the market, if you're looking to buy and fucking sell chickens for profits, like we all are, really. Like the market for lacs, like those low end to even high end lacs, that market's going to be massive. That's going to be all the newbies coming in. They're all, like you said, they're not hunting these expensive, and then not expensive at the moment, but when we're getting this big onboarding, they're not hunting like Sultans, Saramas. They'd love Sultan Sarama, but they're the big markets. Pricey. The big market's going to be for the lacs, man. So I can see where you're going with that 100%. Like, there's only so many people that have top tier money at the time to buy high end Sultans and high end Saramas. You're talking people on your hands at the moment, where in the future it's still going to be little.
Lacs are running well, man. Like just because they're not doing the same thing as they were in closed beta doesn't mean that they're trash, right? Like, my best bird's a lac. There's plenty of other lacs out there that I'm watching going like, oh fuck, this bird can run. Like there's some 100 lacs out there that are holding the Sultans and Saramas easy. Like
I try to look at the future of everything, and I just think about the future players, they don't want the bottom bird, but they can't afford the top bird. So what are they going to go for? What's going to pull at their pockets? And what's going to pull at their pockets is a good bird at an affordable price. That's your Lackenvelder,
And they got to come to old Papa Tigger. Show me the money.
Lackenvelder's finest, my friend.
You say that, man. That's exactly the way I got into Zed. Is I looked at it and I'm like, wow, I don't want the shittest of the shit, so I'll just go that next step up, and I got it like a Z5, a Z6 mini or something, which
exactly.
It's the fucking 94 lac, man, pretty much. Same deal. Like no one wants to come in and go, oh, I'll buy the shittest of the shittest. They want to feel like they get a bit of value and might have a good chook. So
the people's champ. The people's champ.
I love it, man. That's your fucking tagline, bro. That's your tagline. So we won't do most undervalued and most overvalued because everything's cheap. Buy. We say that every week. So just buy more chickens. Pete's not. Pete's Snipe of the week this week. He's been a fucking shit cunt and hasn't done it. I've asked him twice and he hasn't done it. So
let's just kick him. Fucking kick him.
Yeah. He's gone. He's out of the band. He's out of the band. Need a new drummer. So we're going to run it in a little YouTube short for you. It probably won't be a YouTube short, but it'll be a short little video. Because we know how much you cunts like the fucking snipes of the weeks.
Yeah, Snipe of the week got brought up last week.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like, well, you know what actually is the snipe of the week this week? Think about it.
Yeah.
Came out today.
No.
The Neft.
Oh, yeah.
Any Neft at the moment, snipe of the week.
Yeah, snipe it.
We'll talk about that in a minute. Chicken Derby champion. We mentioned this in our Sunday roast, but we want you cunts to come on a different person every podcast, and we're going to test your chicken derby knowledge. So it's going to be a few questions sometimes, and I've got a cool little idea of another little game we can play while you're answering those questions, which I think is always fun to make it as hard as fucking possible for you. We'll have a different person on every time. We'll give you like a points rating system. And at the end of the year, we'll have a playoff between the top tier players to win a chicken. How's that sound, General?
Yeah, it sounds good. Might even chuck in a few little NFTs we got brewing up just for the occasion.
Yeah, hell yeah. You can jump in on this one, Tigger. We won't. We're going to start it next week, but throw your name. Hit the emoji in our Discord. There's a rolls channel. It's got a fucking bread roll on it. Got it courtesy of General.
What other fucking emoji could you have for rolls, man? I tried. I did my best.
So jump in there, hit the emoji, and we'll add you to the list and jump on, test your knowledge, win a chicken. Clino.
I might have to sit it out just because I think I'm locked on to our podcast here today. So it's no problem. It's no problem.
Oh, good, man. I had Clino ask to come on, and he's new to Chicken Derby. I sent him a chicken. He fixed the tap at my place, so I sent him a chicken as payment.
I love it.
Fucking good way, man.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
That's very good.
And
pretty soon we're coming out with the Chicken Derby token, you know?
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
So, that Chicken Derby champion, hit the emoji. That's gonna be a super fun thing. ABC News guys is what I was just hitting on before. The NEFT, the Never Ending Feather token, released today. You can go get one for 0.04, or make a bid on it as 0.033 for a member. It's well worth getting.
You can pay us 0.04 even if you are a member if you want to. We won't argue with you.
We don't discriminate. I won't go have a read in our Discord if you want to know all about it, but it's not revealed for another week. Once it reveals, there's 130 feathers from 1 to 130. Number 1 being the best, number 130 being the worst. So when they reveal, jump on, get the lowest number possible at the time. You won't regret it.
Or one with a white feather in it. There's two with white feathers in the pile.
And they're not in the metadata either, so you'll have to scan through, and they're not easy. Quick. They're not easy to see. You
would think they would be
pretty good. Yeah. No, it's I think I'd rather number 1 over the white feather, but they're both good. Devbird giveaway. We got some Devbirds to give away, General. How good?
Fuck yes. It's good, man. It's probably better for you than it is for anybody else. You don't have to give away any more chickens.
I'm still giving them away.
15 or 16 chickens. Yeah, but everyone you don't have to give away is a good thing for you.
We were just discussing before the pod. I think I'm up to about 15. That's pretty good. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy with that.
You've done all right.
I've still got 60 birds too, so.
Have you done the maths on whether you're still at Clark Norris?
Yeah, no, I still am. Only because I've been buying.
You haven't refreshed. Or...
No, I have been buying like in the last 2-3 weeks. I've bought a few.
So I'm sure there's a set that you're holding on to. How big is the set that you just are gonna hold? You're not letting go of.
What do you mean by set?
You said you had 50 or so.
Yeah, 59 I think I got.
How many of them are you putting in the box that you're just not going to give away? You're not going to ever sell? Those are the keepers. How many is there?
55.
There we go.
Oh,
It's getting to the
he's
point.
Degen, man. He's only sold 2 ever.
It's to the point now where last time we gave away 2 birds, I bought them to give them away because I'm running out of giveaway birds in my coop because I
Put
love
that in
them
the
too
pocket.
much. Yeah. So we need some cheap birds. Looking at that floor sheet, it's good for Sambo. He can buy up some cheap ones.
It's very good for
Could have
Sambo.
gotten a
But
white beak. They could have gotten a white beak.
don't bring it up again, please, Tigger. But I tell you what's better than getting one of Sambo's birds to be given to you is a dev bird. Because whilst they might have some shit birds in their coop, they've also got some fucking good birds. And I mean like really good shit.
Like stripes or armor, good shit.
Like Black Sarama, good shit.
Yeah.
Like Wally got given a 99 with, I'm pretty sure, Fan Group, good shit. Like that's a good fucking bird to be winning, man. Sure as shit, Sambo's not giving you one of them.
That's why I'm buying them now, General, because they're too good to give away.
So how are we going to do that, Sambo? How are we giving it away?
So we're going to do a mega quiz in the main Discord. Now, this is going to happen next Sunday. What's the date on that? Sunday the 3rd. We're going to shut down our Discord for 24 hours. We want everyone to go across to the main Discord. We're going to run 3 sessions, 8 hours apart, to give everyone a chance to get in. We're just going to quick fire questions at you for about 40 to 50 minutes. Tally up all the points at the end. You can go in all 3 sessions if you want, but it's going to be averaged. Your score will be averaged between all 3, so it's up to you. What do you reckon, Tigger? Is that going to be pretty awesome? Or what? How's your chicken derby knowledge? Are you buffed up?
You know, it depends on what you ask, but I was already getting excited. Yeah, I'm ready to press the buzzer. Yeah.
So we've got a couple of 2nd and 3rd prizes we're going to give away too from ABC. But yeah, that's the idea. Next Sunday, jump in the main chat. I think we've worked it out that we can do create a channel under the chicken coop channel, or
we do a private thread, something like that.
Yeah, like
we're not going to clog the general chat up with it.
No.
But also we just want to make sure that everyone has a chance at the dev birds, not just ABC members. So
yeah, no, we want that's the thing. We want the dev birds to go to the wider community. They're not our birds to give away. Well, I'm happy to give my birds away to ABC members only, but these birds have to be given away to the wider community.
The ABC members can still win them.
Yeah.
Make sure you get out there.
And we're giving away a couple other things as well, just to throw our hat in the ring, just so we're not tight cunts. Feel like we're tight cunts if we don't give anything away.
Yeah, the tight cunt who's giving away 15 chickens.
Yeah.
And I'll have to say, as a viewer, not a podcast member here, thank you guys for everything you guys do. It's been a fun group to be a part of, and I have a lot of fun there. You guys are great. You guys are great, and thank you.
Thanks, man.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, cheers, Tigger.
It wouldn't be fun without guys like you, though, because otherwise it would just be us fucking just yelling at each other every day. So thank you. You're a massive part of the community too, bro. You get in there all the time. You fucking have a good crack. So
I have fun. It's my man cave. It's my man cave.
I think it's a bit like that for all of us, isn't it?
Yep.
Let's go on to these quick fire questions. So we got 9 questions for Tigger here. You're gonna have to answer them pretty quick, Tigs. Otherwise, we're gonna cut you off.
Yeah.
So we'll run through them.
What's the first one?
Over a couple of minutes. Rightio. Ready?
I'm ready.
How long have you been into chickens?
I was a little boy, and no, I started Poseidon. Poseidon did Chicken Derby show one day, and next day I was studying chickens.
What's your best bird?
Lackenvelder's finest. So we're going with my bulging eye, purple wattle and comb. Lackenvelder.
Fuck yeah, I love it.
Beautiful.
That's the logo bird, right?
Yes, it is. It's the
Yeah.
logo.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Which bird do you wish you owned?
You know, it's so cliche, but I want that no eye. I want that no eye bird.
Good answer.
Stevie Wonderfowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real good answer. Most regretful sale.
Haven't sold. Ain't selling.
Yes.
Uh,
So good. Fuck yeah, man. That's so awesome.
yes.
Best purchase.
Once again, it's the logo bird. It's my
Logo
logo
bird.
bird. It's my purple wattle and comb.
Here's a good one. Worst purchase.
Just Chicken Derby or all our goddamn NFTs?
No, just Chicken Derby for this one.
It's gonna be you know, I don't know which bird it is, but the worst purchase is the bird that I got, that I paid a 1.11 ETH for a floor bird.
Uh-huh.
Started, yeah.
Right at the top of the cycle.
Yeah.
How much would you pay for a floor cerama right now?
You know, after watching racing, and knowing that all birds can actually tier up, I mean, you know, be in their tier and actually make a profit with all that consideration, I think I would pay 0.15.
What's your favorite beverage?
Kool-Aid.
That's a good one. And last question here. You got to answer this one really, really quickly. Who's got the better mustache, me or General?
You know, I'm jealous of the general's hair. I think you got the better stash.
Fucking 1-0. 1-0, cunt. It's on.
Why you do me like that, Tigger?
Like I said, I'm
That's
jealous
all.
of your hair, my friend. I'm jealous of your hair. Yeah.
Okay, Sambo, you win this one.
Tick, Sambo.
Next round, though, I'm telling you, I'll fucking have you.
So what's going to happen? Because if you look at this fucking monstrosity,
You can twist that up and put it all kinds of ways and everything.
it's getting bad. It's getting real bad. So I'm going to shave it tonight. And I'm going to call it the 2-week challenge. And I'm going to grow a better mustache than this cunt's got right here back in 2 weeks, which he's been spending 2 fucking years on.
Don't do it. Don't do it, General. Don't do it.
Man, Sambo says this shit all the time, but like I've told him before, you have to maintain a mustache long term, right? It's like, this guy, he thinks a mustache is just like, it's just a thing that you have on your face. It's a way of life.
It's a thing you have on your face that grows into your mouth.
You have to maintain that, man. You have to show it love. You have to nurture it. You have to trim it back so it can grow back better. Like,
Oh, dude, look, I've
none
done
of
this
this
for you.
None of this shit. You're just like, oh yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna shave it off. Like, no, you don't just shave it off. When you shave it off, you gotta make sure that you prep it correct so when it grows back, it comes back better.
Yeah.
I'll write you a list. I'll write you
Yeah.
a fucking list.
Could draw me a
I'm gonna
hair.
have to take some pointers and tips there because this is all I got.
You know what? It's you play footy when you were younger and you wear footy socks and you play a game of footy and those footy socks are so fucking tight and you wrap that fucking tape around them so they don't come down. And then when you rip off that footy sock and that feeling's like, yeah, that's what it's like shaving this mustache. That's what it's gonna be like. It's like, yeah, blow your nose, like all facets of things just become like 1,000 times easier.
Probably find like, I don't know, a couple of chippies or something there.
You can all of a sudden smell them onions on your breath, huh?
Yeah. No, there's probably onions up in there already, mate. So that's right. That's the end of part one, guys. We got another part two coming up, which is just the NFT side of things. We wanted to split it up, so if you're just a Chicken Derby fan, just listen to the Chicken Derby part. If you're a Mustache fan, watch both.
Have we got a race to watch or what?
Yeah, we got the Shitbirds Cup, man. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Let's go.
He's chickening out.
Fuck off. I'll flog you cunts. Did Pete end up getting in it?
Yeah. Pete's in here.
Yeah, sweet.
Who's that in lane 1? Is that General? I'm in lane 5. Sambo in 6. And yeah, Ferry Floss down there is Pete. Lane 10.
Let's go. It's 100 meters, so it's a nice race to watch.
First race too. Let's go. You watch Tigger smoke us all.
I wish I could have. You should have told me. I would have thrown a bird in.
Oh, still looking good, boys.
Oh, I'm in it, cunts. So it's not coming first. Like, we're not aiming to come first. Or if you come first, good on you. But it's just about beating General, really. We all want to beat General. So who's out the front there leading, CJ? Who we got? And I'm coming in 4th there.
Oh, Mildred was supposed to be good.
Oh, it's going to be a duke out.
Come on.
Oh, he's fucking going to get it. Fucking hell. Fucking we're going to hear him. I'll never hear the end of that cunt. Fuck it.
Okay, so next time we don't run it on 100 grass, right?
You know, if you can't see this, we could just cut this, edit this section. And then go, no, you lost, Pete. Good on you, Pete. Fucking 1 tick. Not that cunt needs any more fucking chickens in his coop.
Still think you're a fucker, Pete.
So that's it, guys. Want to thank Tigger for coming on today's show. Thanks very much, Tigger. It's what's it like fucking 3 in the morning there. You're going to join us for the NFT part, but yeah, thanks for coming on this first part of it. I got General down there, CJ doing the buttons. Go to our Twitter, Discord, like, share, comment. Don't forget about our second part, all about NFTs. We're just about to record that now. So thanks for watching, cunts. We'll catch you next time.
Catch you, cunts.